Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the UCLA Bruins offense is up first today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, we got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Again, makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Oh, what a move.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Now from the pistol formation. And they hand it off to the back. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right, this one caught. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Caught near the goal line. The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's a shotgun run call. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the back now goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. It's UCLA with the lead, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. He's running out of time here. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's going for a big play downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver complete. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the football. Down he goes, a sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. The quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. It's a quick grab. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires this one deep middle. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, UCLA. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal game. And this one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Runs through the defender. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. The offense looks fired up to begin the 2nd half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. and he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Badgers. They'll take the lead in the second half. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. So it's Wisconsin with the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Bruins. They jump in front here in the fourth. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Keeping it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UCLA. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So hang on here. We've got a timeout. Once the officials take another look, he thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? And moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down after that previous play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. But he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He breaks free. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. With the catch, it's Braun. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. After consecutive losses, you need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into